show.
Good morning, Susan.
Good morning, Miss Danica.
Yay! Good morning, family.
Good
Welcome
morning. What's
to
the 50 plus family?
What's the 50s? Oh my gosh, it is another gorgeous day here in Florida, and we are so excited to be here with you. Please, please, please don't forget, like, share, follow. We love
Subscribe.
stalkers. We love stalkers. I want stalkers. I love stalkers. So bring me some stalkers. We have to get stalker t-shirts.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, don't bring me stalkers. I said bring me stalkers. Don't bring me
No,
stalkers.
yeah.
Stalkers stay home.
Stalker in a friendly way.
That's right.
So, girl, before we
Yes.
go on, I have some surprises for you this morning that you don't know about.
Okay, I love surprises. Here we go.
It's in our Magic Gadget box, even though we don't need a gadget.
A magic gadget box. We have a magic gadget
So
box.
earlier she wanted some coffee, and I was like, "Can I let her have it or not?" I can't remember. Look what came in, mommy.
Oh, these are amazing.
Aren't they cool?
Oh my gosh.
So you may
look
not
how
be able to
cute
see it
you
from that
look.
far. We'll do it. Oh, wait a minute. That's yours.
I know.
I didn't. I had it set
Oh my
specifically to give you that one.
Gosh.
So we have our What the 50 Plus live.
Look, I'm bringing it in.
Can we bring it in and they can
Bring
see
it in.
it?
Look. There's
And
me
mine
and
says
Susan.
kicking ass after 50. And
So
yours
does mine.
says kicking ass after 50, baby. Because that's what we are. So now
These
you
are
can pour
so
your water in
awesome.
there.
Awesome. Then definitely I
know,
have to
aren't
have
they
some coffee.
But
Oh my
wait,
gosh.
there's more.
Oh, yay.
Oh, by the way, these are some of the merchandise we're eventually going to have that you can purchase.
Yes.
Or you can earn by liking, sharing, subscribing, sending friends, sending your ideas into us, all of that.
Sending products,
that's how
sending
you-
gifts. You send a gift, we'll send you one back.
Oh, Let me make
It's
sure.
all
I
about
think-
fair exchange, right? What do you have?
Ta-da!
Oh my gosh.
Because we live in the South, I decided we needed tank tops instead of t-shirts. However, I
That
know
is-
some people aren't comfortable in the tank tops, so we'll also have t-shirts.
Yes, we will. We'll have t-shirts. Oh my gosh. I love this.
So-
Look at that. It's got the little
And look how I know it's
Ruffle
even
in the
kind of like a
back.
little fancy in the back, a little dressy.
Ew, yay. And
So
it's
when
white,
we
so it
start
won't be
going
hot
on
in
the
Florida.
road, I think, so people say, "What's your shirt say?"
We're going to be so cute. We're going to be twinsies. And I don't
People
care
will
if it's
confuse us for
corny.
identical twins.
That's-
It's going to happen.
They are.
Absolutely. Till we stand up. Then we might blow our cover.
Oh, we don't even have to stand up
This-
to look. I mean, I look
look
at our
so much
videos
alike.
and it is hysterical. It's like my Amazon queen. It's like, who's that little girl talking to you?
And that's why I loved
so
us getting
amazing.
together, because we have, as we've discovered even more and more, so many things were just alike, which that will come up on
Yes.
one of our podcasts that she came in wearing something and I'm like, I have that same thing. Or this morning when I'm like, did I give you that ring? Because I have one just like it, but of course I didn't
Yes.
have my readers, and
This
close
one,
up it's a different color. Yeah, that one.
No, you didn't. No, it isn't. Yes,
But yet
Karen's
we're so
toe rings.
different, and I love that.
Hey, I'm doing a
And our
plug real
followers are
quick.
like us, but different.
Yes, exactly. So I did it. I got these from Karen's Toe Ring, so I'll put a little
Shout
little
out to
plug.
Karen's Toe
Shout out
Rings on
Karen's
South
Toe Rings.
Padre Island.
All of my beautiful toe rings. So if you're on SPI, that's the place to go. I'll tell
Stop
you
by
what.
and see her and say, Danica and Susan, who have the podcast What the 50 Plus, said we
Go
needed to
there.
come by and see you.
Yes, and make sure you give Mike a hard time because it's Mike.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yay,
I know, I'm so
so
excited. Well, it came in and so I'm the person that I love to give gifts, but I have a real hard time keeping my mouth shut.
Yes.
So then I also saw it came up on our email that it was delivered, and I'm like, shit, hide it. I don't want her to see it. They'd be like, hey, our stuff come in. And I'm like, okay, now what do I say? So yes,
No,
it's
it
been a
didn't.
rough 3 days since it came in. Every time I talk to her, we'd be like, our shirts came in. Oh,
Yay! Oh my gosh, I love it. I can't even wait.
Also,
I can't
a
wait.
shout out to Toucan Graphics.
Yes.
They are on South Padre Island. Everybody on South Padre Island knows Stan and Adrian.
Yes.
But Stan's also in Corpus, so I think they also do kind of the
Oh.
same thing there.
Okay.
Well, he's in Corpus. I'm assuming he does Toucan there.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
So we were looking for some other merchandise, and I reached out to him, and thank you, Stan, for taking care of us.
Yes.
It is on order. It should be here soon, which is our fans.
Yes.
Could not be any better timing with summer coming on, and anybody with their menopausal.
Yes.
And also our jar grips, which we'll do a whole podcast why you will want one of those, and you will want to do whatever it takes.
Yes.
Like, share, comment, whatever, so that we will send you one of those babies.
Yes. Yes. And I forgot what I was going to say.
Because you should have said, that's enough, Susan.
Yes, Susan. Yes. No.
I'll give you that E. No? Okay. Well, interrupt me when it comes back to you.
I will. I love
So what
it.
are we going to do today?
So anyway, oh my gosh. Well, let's pick a topic.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'll let you do it today.
I want this purple one.
And that's like a double for, I think there's one hiding inside.
And we're
Ah! You only get one, young lady.
fine.
Okay.
Oh no, these are the ones we've already done.
Oh, that's why they're inside.
That's why they're inside.
Well, because I'm a cheap ass, and just so you know, it's true. I like to repurpose.
Yes, repurpose. That's
So I'm
much
gonna
better than cheap ass.
Mark that out and put one on that side.
Perfect.
I shouldn't have put them back in there. Okay, do that again. Let's pretend that didn't
I'm
happen.
doing yellow then instead.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry,
No,
purple.
here's I'm putting those back in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
see,
are
I'll
handy. Those
recycle
are my
too.
daughter's hair ties.
Look, yours are prettier, but I have the little one for my hair I use.
Retirement ready.
Retirement ready.
So, all you retirees, I always said I was retired when I was singing. I was working 6 and 7 and 8 days a week, but I was doing what I loved. So it felt
Like
like
retired.
retiring. So there you go. Okay.
So my first thought is neither one of us is retired.
Correct.
We've been around friends and family that are retired.
Correct.
So we got to reach out to you.
Yes.
Those of you that are retired, please send suggestions for all of us and send it for us as we go into it. So I kind of made a comment the other day to my girlfriend, Kathy. I said, I guess I'm kind of semi-retired, which she busted out laughing and said, okay, Susan, you give 130% and you've backed off and you're only giving 100.
Yeah.
So I know in you world, you think you
You're
are
retired.
semi, but
Yeah.
you're not.
No.
So I guess I'm not even semi-retired. I just dropped the extra 30%.
There you go.
Gosh, so here, Danik and I were talking the other day, and this is going to be one of those topics. We can't get too many things.
Right.
So do we want to talk about how to keep yourself active after you retire?
Okay.
How to prepare yourself financially, what you should be doing with, properties you own. That's going to get a little serious.
Yeah. That's okay.
What else do we have to think about? Health. I mean, again,
Health.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
this is a
broad-
multifaceted topic. Did you know I knew that big word?
I mean,
multifaceted.
did you know I might have to look it up later?
So, well, retirement ready. So I think that we should talk about getting ready since that's, our
Okay.
topic. But it can mean so many things
Yeah.
because getting ready for retirement not only means making sure that you're financially sound, that you know whether you're going to stay in your home or not, or downsize or whatever, because a lot of people downsize when they retire.
They're going to make less, so they have to
Yep.
downsize their expenses. And that's
Right.
where I kind of think
A
real estate
lot.
ready.
Exactly.
Retirement ready because of real estate. Sorry, that's where I went there.
There you go. And also, yes, definitely health, because you want to be healthy and so you can enjoy retirement, right? But that, I think the after that's the fun stuff that we can talk about on another podcast. But
And I think health will get under when we draw one that's
Yep.
okay.
So retirement ready to me, and again, we're not retired, but I think a lot of times people are afraid of it. Number one, I think mentally is something that you need to prepare for, because when you leave your job, it's what you've been doing for how many years, and you're going to be leaving friends, right?
Mhm.
And you're going to be leaving that consistency and that routine.
And I would say pretty accurately, you're going to be leaving some percentage of that income.
Right. So
I don't think anybody gets 100%
No.
retirement, maybe.
Well, I don't know, maybe, yeah. And
Tell
it
us if
would-
I'm wrong, but most of them don't.
Right.
So, you're going to see 10, 20, 30, 50, maybe all of it.
gone.
So yes, financially, you have to make sure you're ready when you
Right.
get ready to
Well, for
retire, what your
me-
income's going to be.
As a singer,
Me as a real estate agent.
I don't get money after I'm done singing, right? And
That's
I
true.
was on the
We're
road.
a great example of that.
We
We're
are.
getting nothing.
Great topic. We have no idea what we're talking about. So, but for me, I'm just going to be honest. I wasn't smart. I was on the road. We would travel 20, 30 hours sometimes in that van, and I read books and ate gummy bears or watched movies. I could have learned so much. I could have invested. Now I'm learning crypto. I'm learning to invest. I'm learning all these things at 55 years old. So that's one thing, is it's never too late. It's never, ever, 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 ever too late to learn how to manage your money. I have a new accountant. She's helping a bookkeeper, and she's helping me learn my budget and all my things that I wish I had done earlier, but I'm not regretting it because my life was amazing and I felt, I was doing what I loved, but I definitely
pros
was
and
not
cons of both.
prepared.
Right.
Definitely. And because I'm still working, right? And that's okay. I will never be the person that can't work. I have to work. It's in my being. Same with you. We'll have something to do. Well, we'll be doing this,
I
traveling around the world.
And then for me, I had a father that always, you would never have enough to support yourself when you got retired in almost like a little crazy way. So I grew up with always put a certain percentage back, never spend what you make, not more than you make. It definitely, I was taught that from a very young age. Never to send out more than what you bring in. But the next one was everything you have to put back. Being self-employed, it was great because he also taught me, just because I have 4 or 5 amazing months and I got all this money in my checking account, I could also go 4 or 5 months and not have any sale, and I need that. So the same thing with retirement. So I did start, I think, around 25, even though I started at 18, started putting back, got a little more aggressive, of course, always when the market's good. So this is where any of our followers that might be financial advisors, etc., might want to make some comments. Some things I learned is I did a tax deferred 401k, a tax deferred IRA, and depending, you're allowed to put so much per year. It does not prevent you from paying taxes, but you're not paying taxes. You can take that off your income that year as a self-employed person. So you're not paying taxes then. And then versus that, when I get to, I think 59 and a half is the first I can do. I'm going to be, well, I guess hopefully I'm not going to be, but I most likely will be in a lesser tax bracket than I'm at least paying on.
Right.
Or I can wait and do it whatever. I always joke and say I'm not going to sell any real estate that year and take as much as I can and be in the lowest tax bracket. But again, I'm like you. That's not, I never can do anything unless we're off doing podcasts for a year.
Which we plan on doing that.
Yes. No, so that would be awesome.
Well,
so that's kind of the yin and yang with us. Is two different perspectives.
Yep.
And as you were talking, I'm admiring, thinking, yeah, but she didn't stress, she didn't worry. Where I'm a worry wart, and always was thinking, was it enough? Yeah, but I need to purchase, an air conditioner, and then that means I'm going to put less in there. So the other side of that is, yes, I have a nice retirement going in.
Yes.
But I also stressed myself out the whole time I worked worrying.
Right. But you don't have to stress out. That's the whole thing, though, is that she was doing it and doing it well and still stressing out. So that's just, maybe you won't. I am putting money away for Emerald. What I've always learned too is pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. Always put it in the savings. The bills will get paid. They just do. So that's just one of the things, if you pay yourself first. And then as far as retirement ready, there's all kinds of programs and things too. And AARP is one that you can get in almost any age, right?
Ready to do that this year?
Yep, you can do that.
Because they dropped it down. It used to be like 55, but they're sending me all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah, no, I signed up. And to be honest, I haven't used it. I've looked into it a little bit, but they always send me emails with discounts on things. So in your retirement, even if you're set up financially, you might be set up with millions. I hope you are. Oh gosh, I hope you are. But if not, still just getting ready in other ways, finding ways to save in your retirement is still smart, because we should do that no matter how much money we have and no matter what age we are, right? Because the more you are mindful of what you're spending and finding the deals and finding the discounts and things, then the more you can do. So that's always more fun too. So health-wise, make a plan for retirement. Make a plan to continue to be active, because that's the number one thing that I have seen in my business, because I sing for all the Winter Texans and things, is the ones that are out dancing, the ones that are out golfing, the ones that are out doing things after retirement stay the youngest, live the longest, have less health problems, etc.
Exactly.
And that is something. Yes, the Centennials.
Living over 100.
Oh, yes.
They went all around the world.
The Blue Zones.
Yep.
But brilliant. If you haven't seen it on Netflix, watch the Blue Zones.
Right.
So
I'm getting off topic for a minute, but that is amazing. And it made me, which is why I put the garden in. But the one, they were trying to find, what is the common denominator? Because clearly if they're in different areas, it's not that.
It's not the food.
They're different cultures. The number one thing is they kept moving.
Happiness too. Happiness.
Which I was going to say this, keep moving. And the second common denominator is they were getting together on a regular basis with friends, family, neighbors, playing card games, laughing, watching them
dancing.
Yes. So those two things were natural highs.
Yes.
For the physical and mental.
Yeah.
I was so shocked by that.
Oh, isn't it awesome? You know what's funny is, to me, it's not, because I've just learned so much about your neurology. And stress, as you know, is the number one killer. And so just know that when you retire, it's going to change. Life is going to change so drastically. And some people are going to handle it very beautifully and very seamlessly.
Of course.
Some people are going to freak out a little bit because so many things change. But you don't have to. Just replace it. Plan. And replace that time with a new thing. Like Susan's got an amazing garden. Plan a garden. If you hate gardening,
that was
golfing.
A twofer.
Yeah.
I'm getting healthier food.
Yes.
And I'm out there almost every day trimming and pulling weeds and watering. So I'm moving. I'm bending down, because that was another Centennial thing. They said the ones that were, bending down and gardening, or bending down and up and down and walking. I know we've heard this our whole life, but literally.
Got it.
So, as the summers get hotter, go inside. I'm going to end up being one of those walk-a-mall people that I used to make fun of.
I thought you said I was hearing guacamole. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Yes. I think it
Not
should be-
whack-a-mole.
Don't whack-a-mole.
Don't-
No. Guacamole. I will speak
Yes.
clearly. Walk the mall would be correct, but I like to, you've learned that by now.
Yes,
Guacamole. Just
guacamole.
make it all one word, my own language.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, keep moving. If your friends come over, try to do some yoga.
Yeah.
And
Play
so I'm gonna.
games.
First time I heard yoga, I'm like, I don't know how to do yoga. So I went to a class, and everybody else knew how to do yoga in that class, and I didn't, and it made me very, very insecure. And I thought, I'm never going back to do yoga. I'm just being honest. Not for me. I didn't know what downward dog meant. I didn't know whatever something else meant. So I decided to come home, and that was way before the Google world. But at least start reading some stuff and going, oh, that move means this. And getting familiar with that. But now, I think it's still great social wise if you go to a gym or go to a yoga class. But if you're not comfortable and you're not comfortable physically, or just, people that aren't comfortable with a group of friends, do it at home.
I have an
You go to YouTube, you
amazing.
go to Google.
I'll put a link to Adrienne. She is incredible. I do yoga with her. I try to do it every morning, but I don't sometimes. But
Can
I will
you send
put
me that link too?
I will. She is just so
No,
absolutely.
wait, I'll go to our
beautiful.
site. You're going to put it on there. Never mind.
Oh yes, I don't need to send it to you. But anyway, so I'll put that link on our blog and in our comments and stuff. But so that way you can get in contact with her. Well, maybe. But anyway, she's brilliant and she makes you feel so comfortable no matter what. So, but that's just it. Find something. Replace your routine. That's really one of the biggest.
But you have to get ready. Whether you're going to semi-retire or completely retire, because I have some great friends in their 70s that were these amazing, successful women. So they were go, go, go. They needed to retire, and they finally did retire, even though sometimes they came out 2 or 3 times. But I think that was the hardest part for them, and some are even still struggling just a year or 2 into it. They have a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go into that for a moment, retirement ready. My one girlfriend liked to play around painting. But now she's signed up and gone to painting classes.
Go to the wine, sip and wine.
Sip and wine.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
And, again, as we get into retire, some of us are going to be on budgets that go, well, that would be great, but I can't afford that $20. Then you know what? Look on your Facebook Marketplace, your eBay. Ask friends. They may have like a canvas. But if it's not canvas, you're not a professional. You don't have to have a canvas.
Nope.
Go to the Dollar Tree, buy some brushes, buy some cheapy paint like I do with the grandkids.
Yeah.
Buy a piece of poster board like we did our science fair projects on.
Paint away.
And come do it.
Yep.
Or for me, I do this more for de-stressing, but I color again.
Oh, I love
So
to
find
color.
something that you literally need less than $5 in materials.
Go get rocks. Paint pet rocks. Make
Which is
pet
so
rocks.
cool. And when people
Put 'em
leave
in your
them
garden.
randomly at your house.
Yes. Then plant them all over the city and the state or wherever you are, city, country, whatever. But no, there's a million things. So
get with your other friends that are retired and say, hey, I'm bored, you're bored. Let's get together and do cooking, read a book, maybe just take naps in the same house together, whatever the level of. So yes, retirement ready, start getting ready that you are going to have either a little or a whole lot of, I think that comes right back to the question in the beginning. That's why I think retirement ready. You're going to have a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
So start preparing now how you're going to fill that void.
Yes.
And I'm just going to touch briefly because I hear this so much from clients and friends. Some women didn't have to work.
True.
Hate you. No, just joking. But the husband's getting ready to retire.
Ooh.
So y'all need to sit down and have that
a conversation. Yeah.
Both of you.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, because you're both going to be at fault. He's now not retired. Honey, let's go do this, this, and this. And you're going to be like, yeah, I'm kind of used to you not being in the house. Get the hell out.
Yeah.
So
where's my space? Where's my space? Yeah.
Out of the way things to do. A lot of them turn to golf, which is great. Obviously affordable.
Yeah.
But if not, so get ready to, if you've been a homemaker or you retire before your husband, he's getting ready to retire. Go have that uncomfortable conversation. Whoops, down with the wind. Go have that uncomfortable conversation with him now and say, look, what are you planning on doing with your extra time, sweetheart? Because I cannot fill 100% of that void.
Yeah. Unless you want to.
Well,
you might. I mean, but it's going to be definitely different. It's
probably not 100%.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe you're really 80%, but
if you've been the one working and you're and he's been home and you're retiring. So, but bottom line, talk to your family.
Yeah.
Because things are going to change, and so that way you guys can be on that same page. And just know, like with those little centennials, one of my favorite was this little girl. My favorite part of the night is drinking my wine. Just this the
Whatever it is.
happiness because they were living life, and find something that will bring you joy and start preparing for it ahead of time so you're not scrambling, because it's easy to get down that rabbit
It
hole
is
of,
so
oh my god, I don't know what to do with myself, and what the fuck, I'm sitting home and I and now my husband's here, and we don't know what to talk, and so you just end up
And you're
sitting
gonna have
in front of the TV doing
anxiety
nothing.
attack.
Yeah, maybe, and we don't want that.
No.
So there you go.
We
Send
wanna
in your
help you
ideas
for that.
Yes,
Yes.
send in your ideas.
And
send in
please,
things
those that
you
have
do.
already retired, send that
Yes.
to us in your ideas, what you did
Please.
to occupy that time.
Yes.
And as we've talked about on several episodes, and we probably almost will at every episode, our really one of our many goals is to let go of the ego.
Yes.
So if
Yep.
there is something you've always wanted to do, crochet, sew, you suck, you don't know how to do it. So what? Nobody out there knows.
Get on YouTube.
Make a sock monkey and it looks like, really? Is that a sock monkey? Who cares?
Hey, I can make a crooked beanbag,
I am a horrible painter. I cannot paint. I can't paint.
but you paint anyway.
But I
do
did
too.
it a couple times with Kat, and I had so much
It is
fun.
fun. Emerald and I paint, and she's better
So
than
again,
I am.
let go of
That's
that
it.
ego.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yes.
really? Well, and I have artistic friends. I'm not sure. I guess maybe I go towards them because that's a weakness of mine. But I'm like, yeah, I'm
Oh,
not
you
gonna
know
do that.
what I can
Get
do?
over the ego, Susan. Just do what's fun.
Hey, you're going to be really jealous about this. I can draw a stick dog that looks just like a stick.
Just like it.
That's how good I am.
I
My
can't
mother
draw
could
stick
paint-
people. They don't look
Oh.
like even stick people.
Yeah,
But for some reason, I draw a hell of a fish.
there you go. Oh, my grandma, my aunt, and
But
my
that's it.
mother, unbelievable artists, and they did not pass it. It definitely skipped my generation. I think Emerald is going to the
Yeah.
next. But anyway,
Well, as long as she gets it.
well, we love you guys.
Are we wrapping
like,
it up?
Subscribe,
Oh my goodness, we are
follow,
wrapping it up.
like, subscribe, follow. Please, please, please. We love stalkers.
Tell us what you want. Tell us
Yes.
your advice for others that we had no clue because we're not there yet.
And
Love you, What the 50 family.
love you, love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Okay, really, I'm trying to tell you goodbye.
I forgot my watch today. So we're
Hey.
going to have to like really, really mind our time.
Okay.
It's broken.
It's
It's not working.
now. Go get it, girl.
See all my boobies.
Up close to the cleavage.